Welcome back, everybody. If you are new, which you are probably new because this is a relatively new channel, welcome. I am Nicola Bros, and this is Beauty and the Brains, where I talk about horror and fall. I also just want this to be a place where I just post daily life things, so not even fall or autumn or horror or makeup, but also clothing and crochet and DIY. So it's just a hodgepodge show. Welcome to my hodgepodge show. Today is Sunday, September 4th. We are going to the bakery. Very simple day. But I'm going to make it way more difficult by creating this video. I'm going to go through my fall outfits and some crochet things that I have made. Today, what is the weather today, Danny?
It's pretty chilly.
It's pretty chilly. What about Celsius for all you Celsius people? What's it in Celsius?
It's like 20, I think.
It's 20.
Well, maybe a little lower, 50.
But it sounds good. Fahrenheit, that's like what, like 70?
60.
60, high 60s, low 70s. I'm your weather girl for today, but you will be watching this in the future, so it doesn't even really matter what the weather report is today. Anyway, I took out all of the autumn clothing that we have, so it's not just my wardrobe, it's our wardrobe, because we do share clothing, me and my husband, as long as we can get away with it. So if I can wear one of his shirts in a stylish way that looks good, then I'm gonna wear it, and it's vice versa. So if I have a sweater which is oversized and he can wear it and it looks stylish and he can get away with it, then that's just what we do. This is our life. So it's going to look like I have an immense amount of clothes, but it's not just my clothes, it's a shared wardrobe to a certain extent. Like 1/4 of our wardrobe is shared, I would say. Let's try on some clothes. Alright, so this is the pile. I'm going to really fast just separate the things that are still too wintry and things that I just don't associate with fall. Like, for example, this scarf. I made this crochet scarf out of scrap yarn, and the colors are just too wintry for me to be wearing in the autumn. I do love a good scarf in the autumn, but this one's too wintry. So that guy goes. This Vans hat that actually one of my good friends gave to me, Quay, this stays because I feel like a pumpkin when I wear it, and it's really nice. This is autumn-y, but it's just so damn warm that it's for winter. This is Danny's salmon pink coral-ish orange sweater, which I love to wear. This is way too wintry to wear. Gloves, don't wear those in the autumn. I have to sneeze. I think, no, I lost it. The Holy of Holies, like this amazing pumpkin-y turtleneck sweater. This is also Danny's. I also love to wear it with a pair of leggings. This is a Scottish sweater, which my mother-in-law gave to me. And this one I love, but it's so itchy that I have to wear something under it, usually the really thin turtleneck, like this guy, really thin, really stretchy. I wear that under it, but it's so warm that it's just a winter sweater, because with the needed underlayer, I just get so hot under it. My mom made me this Gryffindor Harry Potter scarf. She knitted it, and I love it so much, even though I'm not a Gryffindor, but it's beautiful. So this is one of my favorite scarves. My husband got it for me many moons ago, and it's just amazing. It's so autumny. Some of my favorite colors are, and the design with the triangle design, I love it. This is my little messenger cap, which I love, but for some reason I feel self-conscious wearing it out and about on the town. Like I feel like it's too distracting of a cap. Like, you know, a lot of people don't wear this type of hat anymore, and so when somebody does wear it, it's like people just stare at you wearing it. But I don't know, I'm gonna try to be more confident about wearing this hat this year. This can be tossed aside because it's wintry colors, wintry, empty tights box. Yeah, so I made this cardigan. It seems like it's made of velvet, but it's like fake velvet. This is just polyester. I love to wear this dark gray turtleneck, you know, underneath this light gray one. I just really like that contrast. And this is really good for if it's autumn and you don't feel like you want to break out a jacket just yet, then this is like one of the most perfect things to wear. It's like, I just feel safe in this cardigan because it's just like I'm hugging a teddy bear, but it's myself. So it's a great one. This is another cardigan I made last year. I call this my pumpkin patch cardigan because it has pumpkin patch colors. And this one is just a cotton yarn, and it's really good. It does get a little chilly if I'm wearing this in through to the night, but this is another cardigan where I'm obsessed with wearing this dark gray turtleneck underneath it. I think it just looks so good with this cardigan. Yeah, oh, one of the threads is kind of loose there, but very floppy, very oversized. It like just kind of clings on to the shoulder, so you have this really loose feel to it. You know, it's very movable and very breathable as well. This is it used to be a dress, but I realized that the dress had this elastic right at the waist. And so I just cut right underneath that elastic and just made the dress into a top. And I also still have, it was like a double elastic, so the skirt part is somewhere in this pile, I think, or maybe it's in the wardrobe. So I wear the skirt and the top separately, or I wear them together, and there's just like a bare mid section. This is really great with some high waist jeans or trousers, and you know, a nice cardigan on top. Which reminds me, instead of making a whole new cardigan because I'm short on time and crochet takes up a lot of time, this is a old cardigan of mine from maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and the pink, I'm kind of over with it by now, so I'm actually going to be buying cloth dye, like dye packets, and I'm going to be dyeing it brown. It's a really quick fix, and you save a lot of money and you save space in your wardrobe, so that's just a tip of mine. And then this is quickly becoming my top most favorite fall item to wear in my entire lifetime, and that is this thick denim dress that I got from H&M. It's oversized, and it's just, I love it so much. And so I either keep this outfit on, see how it looks with my beret and my scarf, and then I'll try those two outfits on. Last thing I want to share with you from this pile is, I made this crochet hat for my husband. It's too big for me, but you can see it's very nice. It's a fisherman's cap beanie. And fisherman's cap just means that it literally stops at your ears. It's a really nice thing to wear in the fall because it looks cute, but you're not going to get too hot in it. And one of my favorite pieces, this guy, but I don't know, I'm not brave enough to venture out in this when it's only September 4th. So we'll see him another day. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. All right, let's try these clothes on. We didn't record going to the grocery store, so that's the only other thing that we did today. We got some really great veg, and I got some tea that I'm excited to show you. But first, I want to show you the bread that we got from Három Tarka Macska, which means the three colorful cats in Hungarian, one of my favorite cafes in our neighborhood. So it's gonna be crinkly, just letting you know. So this is their logo. I love bread, and I want to show you how gorgeous their bread is, and I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. This is their classic sourdough bread, and I'm a huge sourdough bread fan, and it just, if I were to associate sourdough bread with a season, it's definitely autumn. I eat it all year round, but it just has an autumnness to it, to me, for some reason. Don't know why. It just does. Probably because it's just too hot to bake in the summer, and baking in the spring, yeah, you can do it, but it doesn't have that cozy feel that baking in the autumn gives you. And then the other bread that we got, this is a seeded sourdough, and it has all the good seeds. Not like there's bad seeds, but this has flax seeds, it has sunflower seeds. I think that's the only two seeds that it has in there. I think I see sesame seeds, and it's just a wonderful seeded bread, super fresh. Now I'm going to be relaxing and having a great old time. For dinner we have planned, what do we have planned for dinner? Salad, a nice salad. Don't know exactly what kind. I love honey mustard dressing that I make myself, and so I think that will be our early fall dinner tonight. And in between, for lunch we had a snack at Három Tarka Macska. It's called a lecho. What is it called, honey? Yeah, basically a lecho basket, which is, lecho is like Hungarian ratatouille, so a ratatouille basket where it's like a flaky dough bread, and then it's like carved out in the middle, and there's lecho inside, and it's really good. So that was our lunch, and yeah, very healthy dinner. Not that the lunch wasn't healthy, but very healthy dinner is on the horizon. And we're gonna top the night off with a horror movie. Don't know exactly which one yet. Kind of feeling 80s, kind of feeling camp. So maybe it'll be a horror comedy, which is one of my favorite genres within the horror genre. So I am going to be choosing one of these teas that I got at the grocery store. It's by the English Tea Shop. And this is the first autumn thing that I've seen in grocery stores here. So this is a really great autumn find. I would say that this goes under the umbrella of Halloween hunting. 6 different blends. There's white tea, matcha, and cinnamon, so that's one type. So those 3 things in one tea. So yeah, white tea, which is a caffeinated tea. Matcha, which is also slightly caffeinated, I believe. It's a type of green tea, and then cinnamon. The second type of tea is cinnamon moringa, don't know what that is, and ginger. And then mighty matcha is the third one. So if you're Spanish, or I don't know if this is just all over the board Spanish speaking, or if it's just in Chile, but matcha is a really dirty word for us. So mighty matcha is the third. Okay, so it like breaks down the ingredients. So it's in Hungarian. So zöld tea, which is green tea, because matcha is green tea. And then pörkölt arpa. Isn't arpa barley?
Yeah.
Barley in a tea? Cacao, so cocoa. Mate, which is like a type of green tea that is indigenous to South America. that I love, and it's actually really good for weight loss, I'm told. And then, oh, that is way too big of a word for me to pronounce. Let me see. Termeisetes izeshiteshel. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Natural flavorings. 2% natural flavorings. It's odd. So the fourth tea is turmeric or curcuma, ginger and lemongrass. Oh, I think I'll try that one tonight. And then the fifth is cranberry, hibiscus, and rosehip. And the final tea is beetroot, ginger, and curry leaves. So I think I'm just gonna set down all 6 and just like close my eyes really tight and then just grab one, because they all sound so good that I really don't know exactly which one I would like. Oh, but that one has cardamom in it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the turmeric, ginger, and lemongrass, because it has, you can see here, it has like a breakdown. So those are probably the main ingredients, but then there's a breakdown of the other ingredients that it has. So it has ginger, it has curcuma, it has lemongrass, Adesh Kumeng, but it says cardamom. So I'm definitely going to go for that one, because I am a sucker for cardamom. Ooh, can't get enough cardamom. I feel like I'm just gonna have this out on display in the kitchen, because I just like looking at it. That's the tea. And then while I'm having my tea, I am going to take a break from studying and reading and work on my tarot coloring book. If you guys are living in the States, or if you have access to Barnes & Noble, or maybe they even sell this on Amazon, you could give it a check. This is really great, and it was for a really great price as well, just $8. And I've been coloring away. I'll show you a finished one. Yeah, here's a finished one. The Temperance Tarot. And then something I really love about this collection is that it is pretty historically accurate. So tarot is a hodgepodge of different cultures, different religions, and there is a huge Jewish influence in tarot, and Hebrew letters and Hebrew symbols are a huge part of tarot and the history of tarot, as well as is Christianity, and as well as is ancient Egyptology is influenced in tarot. So it has a huge broad reach of different cultures and religious aspects that boil down into tarot. I don't think anybody should gatekeep tarot. I don't think it should be just a Jewish thing. I don't think it should just be a Romani thing. I don't think it should just be a witchy thing. I think tarot really is for everybody. I come from a long line of family members who actively read tarot. I also read tarot. So this is a really, really fun activity. I started I started coloring in June, and it's such a big book that I think this is going to last me a really long time. This is the one I'm almost finished with, Strength, and I love it. And my most favorite ones that I'm done with, I am planning on framing them as decor for my home. So yeah, it's time to relax and have a cup of tea and color. So that was my hodgepodge of a day. I hope I have inspired you in some way of how to have a cozy autumn day here in Budapest or wherever it is that you are living. And maybe you're like me and you live in an area where autumn is a cool thing, but it's not as hyped up as what it is in the Midwest, Middle East, in the Midwest of America, or the East Coast of America, where autumn reigns supreme in many ways. There is one tree in our neighborhood that has turned color, and I'm like praying to this tree, like, thank you, tree gods, for giving me this autumn tree, because the trees don't really change color here like they do in the States. So now I'm just babbling again. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.